Let's see. Is this right side up? What is going on here? All right. New setup. This should be better. We'll see. Uh, all right. Getting there. Am I upside down? I think I am. Let's try flipping it. Yeah, I'm trying to get this right. There we go. It's not bad there. Let's see. It's not bad at that point. Push this over. It's me trying to get some bounce light going. Let me see if I can edit this with some exposure and see if I can get something out of this. Right, let's see here. Gain. Exposure. It's pretty good. Nice. I think that works. Now, the lamp is on the ceiling. It's the only problem with this. Here's the only issue: is it's dark. It's the only problem. Like, let's see. Let's see if I can move this around and still keep it. That's better. Still decent for you guys. I mean, this is really dark though, so I'm gonna totally blow it out. It's not bad. Look okay. Alright. Yeah, it's very clear, and yeah. I think my eyes will adjust to this. I think I can figure this out. Cool. Let's get going. So this is the page 2 so far. Actually, technically 3. So if we zoom in, I blackened out Superman because we got the sun right behind him. And then the camera shows it a little dark, so a lot of things are blending, but it still is pretty realistic to what it looks like on page. Over here, let's do slide you over here. All right, let's see. Maybe, but dude, it's like, it looks good on camera, but it's pretty dark over here. It may give me a headache over time because it's so not bright. So there's a lot of things in this first panel that I'd like to mess with a little bit still. But kind of went through a lot of different stages with this first panel. And it's the money shot, so I kind of took the time with it. But yeah, it's definitely come together. I like it. Yeah, if I start getting a headache, then, you know, right now there's some light outside, and if it starts getting darker in here, we'll have to mix it up. So let's put this up here. It's way better for you guys, though, for sure. And I may even zoom in for you guys so you can see a little bit more. No! I just accidentally clicked default. My bad, guys. We're doing, it's pretty much auto game, auto exposure. Let's punch that up. Or no, maybe it's not auto gain. Can't believe I just lost my settings. It's really making me mad. Alright, let's go over here. Drop exposure. That's not bad. I think we'll take that. Thanks for the sentiment. Alright, what was I going to do over here? Something. Why is this... Is this thing moving somehow? How's that possible? I think the air conditioning is moving the the camera. It's crazy. Really? That how strong the air is? Damn, man. Bummer. Alright, what did I come over here for? Can't remember. Reference. Oh, to zoom. I think I already did zoom. So, is it better or worse with the zoom? Alright, let's get going. What? I think I have a booger now, you fool. No zoom? I thought I was trying to hook you guys up. No zoom. How's the focus on this thing? I think it's good there. Alright. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this one is the gorilla getting punched through this bus, and I've got a bunch of like bus wrecks, Greyhound wrecks. I had to look it up to see like kind of what breaks on a bus in collision. So let's see. I also have a back of a gorilla to kind of reference here. They've got some crazy muscles. You're not going to see much of it anyway because of the speed lines and everything. But in this step, I'm going to try to finish this panel to like wrong pencil. Where is this thing? There it is. Before we jump off stream. I think it's doable if I don't talk and work. So yeah, there's our bus, and the other side goes up this way, kind of bends and goes up at the same time. Maybe even more that way. Here, I think this is way better for you guys because it looks like it's pretty clear. I think we just leveled up the stream. Alright. Superman's up here, and I'm trying to think about the pose and everything. Like, I don't mind that it's like a right-hander. Thinking I should do like a very straight-armed punch. Like that. Let me get some music going too. How about that? How about them apples? Let's do some chill Mercury program. As long as it's Final Fantasy VII's fanfare. The only problem with this, the only thing I don't like, is that it's almost the same, like, size as the Superman over here to the left. And it's almost identical on this page and in the panel. So, it's my only problem here. I think I'll solve that last. For now, I'm just going to do the bus. And I have pretty much all the little things I want to do. Windows popping out. Broken panels, open doors. And obviously ripping metal. Yeah, shoot, personal question. What's up? Alright. Got like a double mirror here. I'm gonna erase Superman up there just to remind myself to figure out what the hell's going on. Am I kind of Radagast the Brown in reality, or Grimmer Wormtongue? Well, I can't remember exactly the traits of either of those, so I wouldn't be able to help you out. You have to clue me in on what that really entails, that question. Alright. I think this here probably where the compartments stop and the wheel well stops to that point. So let's go there. Yeah, man, I don't know all that, man. How am I supposed to remember all of Tolkien's craziness? I mean, I'm not over here trying to school you in Superman. Alright. Alright. It's like maybe a cover that stops here. Can't tell. Seems like it's too high. Maybe go to here. Okay. Broken windows falling out almost completely because it's getting squished, so I'm seeing just like the plexiglass or whatever getting pushed. Why are you going to be a regular from now on? I've intrigued you with my lack of Tolkien knowledge. You have to school me now. That's funny. All right, compartments down here. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That's why I'm here, so I can practice as well. Like literally, I'm only slightly serving you. I'm mostly serving myself with this stream, because it's like toward the end of the day, it's tough to keep working, and it kind of like puts you in a position where you kind of have to. However, I think it's good for everybody. And I want it to be like a good thing for other people watching and practicing. So keep drawing and learning. I guarantee you'll get to be, if you want to be a pro at comics and drawing in general, keep drawing all the time. And yeah, it'll happen. And when I say all the time, I do mean all the time. I think it came up on Jim Lee's stream, which I don't know if you guys watch it or not. You should, because he's a super pro. And yeah, he that's what his only advice that he usually gives is like this crazy just draw all the time kind of spiel, which is true. It's just not very specific. I always find it funny. Alright, so here is going to be like tearing metal, and I'm going to just really just ad-libbing with how the metal is tearing. Let's see. Got a lot of little pieces in here. I think it should probably tear farther apart than that. I kind of want pieces of it to still be attached. That'd be cool. Almost like it's stretching. Whatever. Probably wouldn't break like that. I don't know, I have all these little things here, but I'm not sure what I was meaning to do with them. That's why yeah, gotta be glad for the drive. It's what keeps you going, the passion. So all this other stuff in here, I'm not exactly sure what I was planning on. I was assuming that like the glass would shatter, but it won't shatter like a normal glass. It'll shatter like windshield, so that's why I have them popping out instead, and they'll be kind of shattered within the window frames. So maybe I'll have, you know, another like couple pop out down here. All right. It's not too bad on the eyes right now, but I think it will get bad. Like, I think we'll be fine if I tilt a little bit more. What does that seem like? It's blown out on the left, but the right is good, so that helps. Like right now, I'm not too worried about it because we're doing rough stuff, but I imagine like luggage and stuff would be popping out. Maybe that's what I was going for. Can't remember. This is why you always want to like try to finish a page soon during its inception, because sometimes you forget what the hell you were thinking. Trying to keep these like things that are breaking like more in panels, even though it's going to be super unrealistic. This is something you probably can't look up. I looked obviously, but let me know if you found a bust that's split in half online. So I'll gladly take the photo, ref. Alright. Is it swaying that bad? Are you guys bothered by the sway? Because when the air turns on, it sways. Let me know if it's too bad. Like if it's really causing sickness or something. Otherwise, we'll just have to deal with it because the air doesn't come on all the time. Alright. Let's figure out Superman, shall we? What do you guys think? I'm studying Michael Hampton figure drawing books. How long should I sit studying? It's okay. You want to study from drawing books all the time. I personally hear it's best if you split everything into thirds. You want to study from life and coincide that with your study in drawing books. So you want to look at, say, poses that you find online and people that you see. You want to study them live along with the drawing book. So say you're studying, let's just say you're studying what arms. You want to try to draw people's arms from photo and combine that with how it looks like in the drawing books as well, and try to deconstruct what you see. That's a third of it. Another third is from imagination, and then what I also say is drawing from masters is the other third. So 1/3 draw from whatever your favorite comic books or painters or whatever, study them, then draw from life and drawing books, and then the other third is draw from imagination, because that's eventually you won't need a whole lot of reference, and what's going to sustain you as an artist is going to be from your imagination. Like that's what makes you an artist over other people. Like what makes you an artist is not what you draw, it's what you see. So how you see differently is developed through drawing from imagination, and drawing from just like your fantasy kind of, the things you make up in your mind. Like if you have something, your own superhero, draw that. If you wanted to draw something like Tolkien or fantasy, draw that. Whatever you're really into. But yeah, I think I've stole that from Noah Bradley, who says to split it up into thirds. Yep, it's been surprisingly, not forever long, but looking back now, I've been doing it for quite a bit of time, and the people that stop trying to study and learn will be the people that won't have like as a fulfilling career just for themselves, and also for just getting things the way you like them. Like if you stop learning, you're never gonna like get what's in your mind out on paper as well as you could have. You know what I mean? And those guys that you really love, those are the guys that are drawing all the time and studying everything, and they're able to get this like realism without copying, and that's the goal. Get like this realism and your own kind of take on the world without copying. I appreciate it, man. I'm not like a teacher, if you would even put that word in my mouth, but yeah, I'm not really in that range. But I just want to like help who I can as I do this, because obviously my goal is the same as yours, because it seems like you're an aspiring artist. Same goal, the same goal of making this either a profession or something you're just really, really good at. I think the ladder, not like something you climb up, but the ladder thing I said is more important. Like your ambition to get better and just like become the best is what drives my career, and will drive yours, and will give you like a long lasting motivation, because a lot of people become pro and maybe that was their whole goal, is just to become pro. But if your goal is to become great and just get good at the skill for the skill's sake, so you can create what you want to create, then you end up with a much better outlook. That's hilarious, dude. I might have to put that on a banner. That's so funny. The quickest way to my heart is through the dark night. Yeah, it's don't worry. Everybody has that kind of dream. I think that's what you need to focus on is obviously the second thing of the studies and whatnot. So once you start drawing and you're starting to get good, you'll start to get addicted to getting good. You know what I mean? Like you'll start to get addicted to drawing that well all the time. Like let's just say you have a really good day drawing, you're gonna really want to like chase the dragon. You know what I mean? You want to hold on to that skill, because it's not there every day. That's something that a lot of people don't know. Being an artist, like you don't have great days every day, but you start chasing that dream of being that good all the time, and it's rewarding. You get better and better, and that's it. So I'm gonna throw in this tire. I have a couple in my reference here. It's got a wide well. Let's see here. I'm just gonna do it kind of straight on. This is at 45. That's not straight on at all, but still might work. All right. One bigger. I think this will do. So these are just really just guides because I'll have to redraw this later. But I'm just trying to find the right dimensions for this wheel. Something like that. I think a little thinner. Pretty close though. Might even be able to make the well with this. Alright. Let's just finish Superman. We'll move on. I think about wanting to draw every day. It's crazy. We do it every day and it's crazy. But we love it. It pushes. Yeah, for sure. I think you got that that wish becomes more like it sucks in the beginning, believe it or not. Sometimes when you start something hard like drawing, especially drawing from memory or trying to draw complex things, it's tough, and you can get I don't know what the word would be, discouraged easily. You know, I think discouragement is a bigger factor in the beginning. So what I would advise is really focus what you're drawing. Like if you're gonna sit down and draw, sit down and draw. Don't like sit down and draw and watch TV. Don't sit down and draw and do whatever. So I mean it's kind of makes it fun, but what you'll do is you'll end up having a crappy drawing, and every time you have a crappy drawing that you draw, well, one, it might be helpful because you start to realize it's hard, but on the other hand, you also want to be in a way where when you draw something, you're proud of it. And that needs to happen because the loop of the feel-good loop needs to be there for you to continue drawing. You know? Yeah, it sucks. You have to sacrifice a good amount. Like for instance, I also like to play guitar, and I, you know, like to play video games, talk about video games, see movies, all those things. And you do less and less. And in fact, I sacrifice guitar completely. Overwhelming. Yeah, that's a better word to say. Yeah, I think discouragement or being overwhelmed by how hard things are it happens. So it's all about getting something good out of what you're doing, even though it's tough. And you know, you have to constantly motivate yourself too, to like draw, like find, like hack. The way you do is you need to hack your brain pretty much. You need to like those things that make you draw, latch onto that. So if all you want to do is draw Superman because he's your favorite character, then draw Superman every day. And that'll eventually translate to you drawing Superman well, and then that'll translate to you wanting to draw more. You know, maybe draw a Superman villain or whatever you want to do. You need to latch onto those things early on, otherwise they'll be, you'll lose that kind of hack. You want to be able to hack your brain that way. But yeah, what was I saying before that? Kind of like went back to that, but I had a point. I can't remember my point. So this page is pretty. This page is technically really simple. Like there's one big panel, you know, and I did it already, and then this panel, which is the most action oriented, and then after this panel it's really done. Like I have to draw a close-up of Jimmy, so I got to do a couple hands and a camera and an upshot, but besides that, the hard stuff is done after I do this panel here. So that's good news. I'll even redraw Jimmy here. I might not even lightbox it because most of it's going to be the flash that's kind of shining there. But I almost literally want him to hack his brain as well too, man. Like if you hack your brain through like motivation, what's the phrase they say about inspiration? It's like taking a bath, like it wears off because, you know, so they recommend you do it daily. I think this is the slogan. You know what I mean? Like, so every time you see somebody draw, like whoever it may be, like Jim Lee, or you go watch a video of somebody drawing, it motivates you to draw, that is good. So you need to watch those things all the time. Watch the things that are going to make you draw. Sometimes I just watch videos of my favorite artists just so I get motivated to draw more. And that's what you need to do. That's it. When I say hack your brain, that's what I mean. But I also think what Jeremy said is correct as well. Like, you getting addicted to like creating your world is also a hack. But really, that's kind of more, I would consider that's more like the whole point of everything. Like, we're just addicted to the process now. Alright, so here everything's being stretched, so I don't know if things would start tearing. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Nobody looked up reference for me? Talent is a skill. Isn't a skill. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to look it up right now because just remember, Robot Pencil, Anthony Jones, on his website's got this cool thing. Yeah, robotpencil.net's his website. The first thing on his page is his art, obviously. There we go. So good. I almost want it as a tattoo. So if you go to his website, Anthony Jones, first thing you see is talent is earned, not given. And it's like the best line I've ever heard. So I think that's the point here. Talent is earned through the sacrifice. If you read, there's a guy called Stephen Pressfield. He's got a few books, actually many books, but the books about working and working hard are I think his best. He talks about overcoming things and overcoming resistance, which is essentially just a way to say everything that's stopping you from doing what you want to do. And that could be your life or your, excuses, procrastination, that little voice in your head that tells you to stop. Anyway. Yeah, talent is, on Anthony Jones's page, it says talent is earned, not given. And yeah, it seems like a good tattoo. I don't know. I do want this Batman as a tattoo, though. The one that I've been eyeing for a while by Mazzucchelli. Or Mazzucchelli? I can't remember how you're supposed to pronounce it. It's Italian, so I should know, but I don't. Alright, so here is the bus. I think it's roughed up enough where we can move on. Now all I want to do is figure out a pose for Superman. I'm just like looking through other things to get ideas. How's the levels now? Because it's darker in the room. Still seems good. Like literally, if we look that up, it's even better. But I'm trying to find a way to like not have it blow out, but still get some light. Oh yeah, I can send you pics of that for sure. Jeremy's a tattoo artist. Alright. I'm just going to sketch a few different poses on another page, like right here. So Superman, he could like be a little bigger. Like let's just say that's the panel. He could be like right here instead. I think that's a better size. I think it's a better size. This leg here, a little big. I remember how I posed him. Maybe his arms out here as well. A little lower. Look, dog, you're a tattoo artist. You're just not only a tattoo artist. You're an artist extraordinaire. Very Renaissance man-y. Do many things. Alright, so arm, maybe too long. I don't like that background at all. I'm having trouble with it. Alright, just trying to figure out his body here. Is that arm pulled back too much? I think so. Not sure what I want to do with it. But I like this pose where it's very pushed. Yeah, you're a developer and producer. Something like that, I think. I'm just gonna tape this up here. That way I can have it. Alright. So I ordered a couple things off of Jim Lee's list of art supplies because I want to try out the mechanical pencil he uses. Forgot which one it's called. It's got the dots on the grip. It's got like little dot spaces in the grip side here, like on this area there's like dots. Looks like a standard metal holder, you know, but it's a 0.4, the one that he recommends. So I was like, yeah, that actually might help because if I use mechanical, I like to go pretty sharp anyway, so. Joe and I would have laughed at you 10 years ago if you said what we are doing now was pure future. That's so funny. Yeah, it's a weird time, man. I didn't think I would. I didn't even think I'd know Jeremy that well. Like, if I'd have to think back, you know. Let's see here. The wheels are pretty easy. Let's see. It's got like an inner kind of disc. And then looks like there's 4 or 5 little things going in and out like this. Something like that. That's good enough for roughing it in. Now let's do Superman in here. Oh, Jim Lee uses the Q*bert comic. Yeah, I noticed. He describes it just because of the paper quality over the DC paper, and the paper I use is just Canson's comic book board, which is I think only 300, like equivalent to a Strathmore 300. DC's paper is like 2, and I think the Q*bert one he buys is 4. So that means it's just 4-ply instead of 3-ply or 2-ply. Just means you're able. It's a thicker board. He also says that the laminate or the chemicals they put over top is better for his anchor. So it's just more of an even coat for him. So I mean, early on, paper won't really matter too much to you, unless you're really, really a paper guy. But yeah, it's a thing for sure. Some people are more particular than others. I'm not super particular. I just like using board no matter what. Like, I don't like drawing on just regular sheets of paper unless I'm doing like really rough sketches. That's the only thing. As long as I'm on board, on like a smooth Bristol, that's all I care about. So. You like plate? Interesting. I just think as long as I'm on a board, period, is all I really care about. Does that look like he's punching, like it could have punched him into the bus, or does it seem like he should be tilted another angle? Because it seems like to me the legs are indicating something different. Where's this damn eraser? Bummer. Okay, so I think this might be a complete redraw. There's not much to redraw, so that's why I'm saying it. One of my erasers is smudging. I don't like it. Oh, interesting. Never knew that. So same pose, I think, but just tilting the body a little bit more. Interesting. I've never used it before. I gotta try those out. Yeah, plug them, man. I don't mind. Anything you want to do on the stream is cool with me. Well, not anything, but close to anything. Trying to figure out where his leg should be. Could be a mix, but and Cole erase pencils, but they don't erase that good. Yeah, always get separate erasers. That's a lot of the pencils that come with erasers are not very good. You see in this pose, Jeremy? Can you see it? You can do this, give you a little bit more. Trying to figure out, I like how the arms are angled, so I'm going to keep it. But I'm trying to figure out exactly where I'm going to put the body. See what you think. I mean, it could go out this way, like he's going sideways. He's just punching the grill into the bus. So, like here I have his left leg, and then the right leg would be over here somewhere behind him. But as of right now, I have one punch kind of straight armed, like through the punch already, and then one cocked. And it's kind of like, it's stiff and jerky a little bit, but it almost seems right for some reason. So that's why I'm getting your opinion. I think the back shouldn't be shown if I'm showing the front leg though, right? Yeah, that's correct. That's what I got here. He's just super twisted. I think the arm's just a little too straight armed. I'm just gonna. Does the what? Motion of the action read through the panels? Like, does it work as a flow? Yeah. I mean, for sure. I like that angle of the arm, but it's not working like as is. Explain the flow. Just for this panel on the right, well, after you go through the swiping motion that zigzags out of this vertical panel, it kind of swoops back up. You have to kind of read left to right anyway, so it's going to swoop in from the top left and come in here and then bounce down. So maybe I'll put some other things down here in the foreground to bounce it this way. But yeah, it's going to zig in and then down. So I think it works that way for sure. No problem, man. Thanks for joining us, Chaz. Glad we could help. There we go. I think that's better. I don't really have to worry about that back right now since the cape, but quick shots. What do you mean quick shots? I'm confused. that might be too turned as well. I like the original, I think. I hate this eraser. I think it's smudging, man. Oh, Jesus, it's smudging bad over here. Oh, dude, this is just following the script. I don't get a call what I get to draw. This is all after the vertical. It's an attack by Superman per script, and then yeah, if I could write my own and go my own with it, I would. But the whole point is to, like I said, keep to the script. I don't like that leg, but where's my real eraser at? Where are you? That makes no sense. Oh, there it is. Huh. I have to turn the page for this one. Don't need that anymore. I like it. Yeah, I hear you. There will be speed lines, a few. There'll be a few here, but you don't need to show the point of contact, not really. But I will be throwing speed lines out from that point anyway, because it needs to have something, you know what I mean? So I think I made the bust too big, now that I'm thinking about it. If I close that off, that'll help. But I think the grill needs to be bigger, like way bigger. Not like monstrously bigger, but I'm gonna try to build them up to make it a little more believable. This is something I should have realized before, but didn't really think about it for some reason. I think that works. When you go through, all depends. I think your best bet for comics in particular is as many as you need, but just for a definitive answer, probably I do a rough, and then we do like a layout, and like an in-between, and then a final. So I'd say 4. I'd say 4. 4 sounds about right for a comic page. Like some of the pros do it in way less. Namely Jim Lee. He probably does it in like 3 or 2. Trying to make these arms bigger without it looking weird. There we go. Arm seems a little long, but I think it'll work in the gist of a gorilla. That may make his head a little bigger too. So I do it in 2, but in a wrong way. But yeah, the more, as many as you need to make it look awesome. That's like my original answer. You know, it doesn't matter how fast you do it or in how many stages. As many as it takes. That's it. Yo, later, Chaz. Thanks for hanging. Alright, so I think it's time to move on to the real deal. The real deal, bro. Alright. I have to adjust the lighting, bro, because it's too dark in here now. Yeah, it's doable for me now. Alright, looks like it's good to go. Alright, I'm gonna do Superman first. This bitch got smudgy as hell. Just gonna get his head shape in here first. Seems a little small now. So I'm gonna just erase away that one line. At this small, it doesn't need to be crazy. Just needs to have the head shape. Oh man, it gets muddy quick with that smudge. Let's try it again. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to step it up if I want to finish this page. I don't think the page is finished. The panel will finish though. Yeah, I know. I am. I'm not even getting up to go change the music. Just keeping it at the drawing desk. I'm not wasting that kind of time right now. There we go. I dig that. That works for me. Bigger in the panel. Now it looks like he got punched, I think. Alright, let's do the gorilla or the bus first. I don't know. Probably the bus first. But I'm just going to erase the whole thing. Where's my needed? Where's that? Alright. Since this goes to the edge, I'm probably going to draw the panel border too. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to color in his hair. And I don't want to forget his little emblem. All right. All right. I raised it up that way there wasn't a tangent with the cape. Didn't want that. Looks pretty ideal. Something about the hair looks weird. I'm gonna have to fix it later. But I know this mark's gotta go. Alright. Let's do this bus. First thing I want to do is like the stuff flying out. Boxes. I'm erasing a little bit more as I go, just to make it a little cleaner. This line I'm going to throw in with the ruler. Now I'm changing up how the bus is crashing, like the metal's like peeling. I'm doing that to restrict kind of restrict what you see of the Gorilla, because the Gorilla is not sized up real well. So I'm going to try to cover that up as much as possible. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I do love drawing vehicles, man. Especially ones that get wrecked. Let's see. Okay. I think that's the end of my playlist. I have to change it now. Let's kick it up a notch with Perturbator. How about that? I'm all about Perturbator. Hook me up. Let's do this album. Kind of keep the flow going here. Don't want to wake the neighbors. Don't worry about it, man. I'm all about the flow state. I stopped drawing for a good time in 2015 because I couldn't get into a flow state no matter what I tried. It was a bummer. Kind of made me stop drawing for a bit. Only time that's ever happened to me, though. I figured out a way out of it, so learning experience.
Well, somebody.
Turn down the boss. Yeah, I'm saving that wheel for the end because it could go well, could go not so well. And it'll definitely make the difference. So I'm just saving it till all the other flow stuff has been done. What do we got left here? 10 minutes. Keep rocking and rolling. Alright, there is a bar there. So here it'll be kind of straight. I have to race more out of this because it's too muddy over here. I don't care, I'm not going to be able to see too much, but it's better than keeping things muddy. Oh shit. Oh, thanks, dude. It's one day I forgot. It's not. I did this. I did the new camera setup, and it kind of distracted me from getting all the stuff ready. What can you do? All right. All right. Oh, thanks, dude. Really appreciate it, bro. Catch you later, man. All right, everybody. I'm gonna jump off stream. I'm gonna finish this panel off stream, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. This page may be done by tomorrow. Actually, most definitely will be. So we'll move on to the next page. All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody. This is number. I didn't even label it. That's how out of it I am right now. It's number 38. So tomorrow's 39. You'll have a good night, everybody.